If you want to have good writing, listen. Listen to the turmoil of catcalls, whistles, and whispers. Just listen, but don't let the words fall into your chest or they will fill your lungs with intoxication and destroy every broken rib barrier. Don't you dare let his repulsive tongue caress you, be the crowbar who breaks into his conscience, crush his windpipe, and watch the glass shatter from his own insecurity. After all, dog can't play man, and quite frankly, I've got a bone to pick. These bones have been broken by an overflow of testosterone. Thought I found my home in the railways of Chicago, but it came to my surprise that alcoholism crept its way back in, housed by bruises, neglect, and oxytocin. Chemical dependencies spiral out of control as my train of thought starts to derail. Haven't been able to write a poem in months, and they've been telling me to let it flow, but I've been fighting an upstream current as long as I've been alive. But I'm not really alive. My insomniac tendencies have been acting up again. Haven't slept in 3 days because the touch of his skin left me confined between Cicero and the brink of insanity. Took my one-way ticket to home, crumbled in his pocket. Now I'm stuck in a loop. I have become the fox leather seats and vacant stairs in public transportation. My corpse is no longer my own, dissipated by double standard oppression. I was told it was my own fault that his drunken dog whispers caressed my hair, 'cause I was cursed with a vagina and he was handed the upper hand privilege of being a man. Don't get me wrong. I believe in gender equality, but there are too many damn dogs roaming the streets, and people won't have sympathy for an old mutt taken to the pound because they are nothing but sex-driven animals forgotten by morality. I've always told myself I would take no shit, yet my vocal cords were ripped apart by his satisfaction. I want to scream. The railways of Chicago used to be my home, but lately they've been feeling more like prison, 'cause I've been stuck in a loop of catcalls, whistles, and whispers. Why is it that I can count more cases of sexualization than casual conversation? They say boys will be boys, yet you'll scold a dog when it pees on the couch 'cause your personal property's been stained by piss while my own body's been taken amiss, and I will board up every window and put an eviction on my ribcage 'cause this body is no longer my own. It's been foreclosed by double standard sexualization. The other day, someone told me to take it as a compliment, as if sexism weren't real and that I gave him consent to trespass my territory. Maybe that's why all the doors are locked and they were never meant to be open. I am more than your double standard sexualization, and stray dogs are nothing but a hungry pair of eyes looking for a bone. But I am not subhuman. I am a woman, and no one can take that away from me.